Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Modesty33 here, aka Crystal with the C, back at you with another video. But if you're new to my channel, you just happen to click on welcome. I try to put out 1 or 2 videos a week. I do sit downs, reviews, reactions, vlogs. So if any of that interests you, make sure you check out the prior videos on my channel. And if you see anything you like before you leave, make sure you subscribe. So you guys, today again we're filming in like another little spot. I actually filmed this yesterday, which yeah, I really tried. I was going to attach it to the B portion of the video I uploaded yesterday, which was my first day outfit of the day. If you have not watched that, make sure you check it out. I did just recently start a new job and I'm in a new city, a new state. So yeah, just make sure you do watch that video so you can kind of come along this journey with me. So yeah, I did start my new job yesterday, and today was the second day. So what I had filmed before was like a work bag, what's in my bag. And I did that, I attached that to the outfit of the day portion of the video as well. However, something ended up happening with the volume in the video, so I don't know what happened with it, but it wasn't syncing up, so I just ended up deleting that footage. So I thought I would refilm it today because I didn't really add anything more, so to speak, to this bag. And there are a few things that aren't in here that I'll, if I remember, I'll mention them, but they're not really all that important. But yeah, I just want to talk briefly about this, and then I'll actually include my outfit of the day for day 2, like some pictures. I'll include that at the end so you guys can kind of see what I wore today to work. So yeah, this bag right here, this is the bag I wore to work, and it's very heavy. So but I talked about it yesterday a little bit in my outfit of the day, but essentially this is a bag that I bought like maybe like 4 years ago in the Savannah, just on River Street, which is kind of like where the boats and stuff are that you would take the cruises on. So there's a shop, or there was a shop along River Street that essentially was called like the $20 and under store. And so they sold like, you know, all kind of different things there, but to include like luggage and bags, and they were all like $20 and under. So I purchased this bag along with another one at the same time, so it was like $40 because they were 20 a piece. But I'm pretty certain the other one's in the trash. This one, if I keep using it, probably will be headed to the trash soon. But like I mentioned before, there was another bag I was wanting to get for work. However, due to the quarantine and all the stores and the mall shutting down, I couldn't actually go and get that particular bag. So I had to make do with what I had because I was wanting to wear something to work, non-luxury, especially like, you know, as I'm getting to know my coworkers and, you know, getting acclimated to going back into the office and work again. But I will be working from home again, but it's just a matter of like when. I already talked to my supervisor about that today. So it's just again a matter of getting everything approved and everything that's needed for all, you know, the processes to be followed. But in the meantime, while I'm going to the office, this is the bag I've decided to like really take in. I might contemplate, you know, something a bit different, but right now this is what it's been for the past 2 days anyway. So it's like a no-name bag. It's nothing special. I don't know if it maybe looks similar to any type of luxury bag. I don't know. But what I really like about this bag, number one, it's black. I mean, it's a plain black bag. It's got gold hardware. It's got exterior pockets like this right here in the front is a pocket. You have these pockets on the side, and these are zippered pockets, so you can zip these shut. It is a top handle, and it does have like a zipper closure right here, but also it can be worn as like a backpack. So I just have the one strap, but it did come with 2. I think the second one broke, so I threw it away. I don't know, but I usually just kind of carry bags anyway with the one strap. I don't really necessarily do 2 straps. I have done it on my Chanel backpack before, but not typically. But I've been loving like convertible bags lately, like backpacks. So that's why I really love like my Louis Vuitton Palm Springs mini backpack, as well as my Chanel Paris Salzburg mountain backpack, which has been like my favorite bag to use since I moved here. Just because I can pack a lot of stuff in it, and I can, you know, just hold it like top handle or on my back if I'm, you know, in a rush and I'm on the go, which I have been on the go with doing all this grocery shopping and trying to, you know, stock up on needed items. So yeah, that bag has come in definitely clutch. But yeah, just back to this one. Let's go ahead and get inside of it so I can show you guys what all I carried in here for the past 2 days essentially of work. And like I said, this bag weighs a ton. It is heavy. So I'm gonna tilt the camera down a little bit so you guys can hopefully see a little bit better. I'm actually in my dining room area, and there are like these really big windows, but I thought it would be like a really great place to kind of like film. And I might have to just kind of play around with the settings and with like the particular areas to film, because I was wanting to film with like, you know, the outside being the backdrop from the windows. However, that ends up washing me out and being too much light. So I don't know, we'll have to figure it out, you guys. Maybe when I get my new phone, whenever I do upgrade, that will be a little bit easier to play with the settings and the fix and adjust that. But for now, this is what we're working with. So again, I just wanted to put it down a little bit. And again, like I mentioned, I've had this bag about 4 years. There is some wear on it. Like I noticed this today that you guys can kind of see, this is the strap, and like, yeah, it's kind of coming apart right here where the seam is. I really just need it to go in, you know, to last as far as me going into the office, and to last until the mall opens up, until I can order the bag that I want. I don't know, I might end up ordering another bag, like the original bag I talked to you guys about ordering, the Longchamp Le Pliage. I think that would be a good work bag as well. It doesn't have a logo on it, because like today especially, like a tote would have come in clutch, but I ended up carrying this one, and I had a whole bunch of stuff in my hands and dropped it all like in the hallway at one point. But anyway, we gonna get to the bag. So first thing in here, like in this particular pocket, is like a mirror, and this is like a Sephora mirror. It had like a gift card in here some years ago I got from my best friend, but I just kept the mirror because it's a nice size. I think that's like the only thing in this particular front pocket here. Hopefully you guys can see. On this side pocket here, another, like, it's a really sufficient big pocket, you guys, if you can kind of see. Like, it's a, you know, it fits things from like all the way around this curve. So the first thing that's in here is an ink pen. These are like my favorite pens right here. They're like, I actually get these from eBay. They're like Crestor metal pens. So like when I used to work kind of in the community, I used to get those pens all the time. Now they few and far to come between, so you gotta, you know, buy them off of eBay when I catch a good deal. Also here is like a hair clip in case my hair start acting out of control, but it didn't, so it's cool. And this is like day 2 hair, you guys. So I slept on it, woke up and fluffed, and that was pretty much it. This is a tie in case I had to put my hair up in like a puff in case it acted up, but it did good. So, you know, good, kudos to you, hair. Kudos to you. This might be the last day. I might actually have to put up in a puff tomorrow, because I really just don't know from day to day. So that was everything that was like in this side pocket here. Let me make sure. Yep, that's everything. So now we're gonna go to the next pocket here. Again, I hope y'all can see. Let me tilt down a little bit more again. So first thing in here is a Dior lip glow, and you guys know I love my Dior lip glows. This is in the 006 Berry. Show that to you guys real quick. This is like the last one that I have, so at some point I'll need to repurchase more of these, but for now, that, you know, will do. Hey y'all, I'm sorry about that. I think I ran out of space on my phone, so I had to delete a few things because it just abruptly shut off. But what I was talking about as far as what I pulled out of my bag were my AirPods Pro. Like I mentioned before, I'll probably be doing a more thorough review on this, on the AirPods Pro, as well as some other wireless earbuds that I currently own now. But yeah, I just got these, like, I've had these almost 3 weeks because I got them the same day that I moved to Houston. So I already had them like ordered and monogrammed. So these ones are monogrammed, and yeah, I'll talk about them a little bit more in a different video. But I really have been enjoying using these since I got them. So that was the first thing in that compartment. The other thing here on the side is my MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is in the color Top with Brandy. This is actually what I'm wearing on my lips today. Like I mentioned to you guys before, I felt like this would have been a really good work lipstick for my complexion, and I really love it. It has really been one of my favorites again. Next item is like a Laneige lip balm, and this is like, I think in the color or the flavored pear. So I really like these. They're very moisturizing. So that's one. I'm just kind of digging, you guys. The next thing here is a NARS liquid lipstick. This is the one that I wore yesterday. This is in the color Underneath My Skin, or was it under my thumb. I keep saying underneath my skin. I don't know why. This is in the color under my thumb, but this is the what is it called? The Power Matte Lip Pigment. So I really love this. It lasts all day long, even all night long. You have to literally take it off your lips. It's a very liquidy formula. Definitely, once I run out of that one, I will repurchase one of those. They're really good, especially for work, and you don't want to be reapplying all day. I have a set of tweezers here. Let's see what else is over here. I have another Laneige lip glowy balm. This is in the flavor grapefruit. So that's all that's in there. I think that's everything in this side pocket. So and then everything else is just in the main portion of the bag. Let me briefly show you guys what that looks like. There's like a lot of stuff in here, and again, it's heavy. So first thing I'm gonna pull out of here, this is my Lush body lotion. This is in the fragrance Sleepy, which is my favorite. I have some more of these ordered. I don't know when they're gonna get here because I keep getting emails saying, you know, about stuff going on with the company, all of that jazz. I just, you know, just want to know when my order gonna ship because I just don't want to run out of lotion. You know how I am about lotion. I don't like being ashy. So this is like what it looks like. This is how much I have left. This is all of my Lush lotion, y'all, in the world right now. But I ordered quite a bit more. Hopefully I will get that soon. That order will be shipped soon. The next thing in here, and then one of the side pockets is a checkbook. So there's that. There's also, I think maybe I have one sanitizing wipe left in here. This is a Clorox one. My mother gave me this when she came to visit. I'm trying to see what some of this other stuff is in here. This actually is my passport. I needed like this as a form of identification for today. So these are some business cards for like people that you know, presented work stuff to us today. Let me see what else. This is some Tylenol that I bought from Sam's on Sunday. Tylenol, extra strength Tylenol. Like my mother had bought a whole pack of these when she was here, and she was just saying that they help reduce fever. And so I don't know, I bought them on Sunday because I was like, you know, better safe than sorry. Maybe I'll just take a few of these before I go to work, because they do check you and screen you before you go into work, you know, for fever-like symptoms, and they check your temperature. So mine has been like underneath like the 98 degrees mark both days since I went. So I was like, okay, well, you know, I just take that as an added precaution. Got this little bottle of water. This is Texas spring water. Got this today with like lunch that we had provided for us. So have that. Also have my Louis Vuitton key pouch, which has my car key on here. Got my car back yesterday from the body shop. We'll talk about that later on as well. And this is my old house key. So we have that. I just have some cash in here, so nothing special. So that's what's essentially in here. Then I have some Cheez-Its, which are like, I think maybe this might be, I put these in a plastic bag just as a snack, or a Ziploc bag as a snack in case I got hungry. These are like the buffalo wing flavored Cheez-Its, which actually are my favorite. Like I love the flavor of those. They're very good. This right here is my Louis Vuitton Toiletry 15 pouch. In here, let's see what's in here. In here I have mints, I have some gum, I also have a Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. This is the Pillow Talk Intense. So also I have the remnants of another Dior lip glow. So that's all that's in there. And some Altoid mints, like I mentioned before. So that's everything in here. I'm not gonna take that out. That's my Louis Vuitton Toiletry 15. I'm still thinking about getting a 19, but we'll see. So of course I can't get anything right now unless I order it online, but you know, hey, it is what it is. I have my registration for my car here. I'm not gonna show that. My South Carolina registration anyway. I still need to, now that I have my car back, I can go through the process of getting my car and everything registered here in Texas. So that'll be another journey. I have my Kindle here, my Amazon Kindle. And again, I've been reading like a new book, you guys. I just finished one. If you're interested in that, like, you know, because I know a lot of people are engaging in a lot of like hobbies and catching up on things with quarantine and all, since we're not as out and about as we used to be, or, you know, had to be before everything went on. So if you're interested in that, let me know. I can kind of talk about some books that I'm reading. If you do have a Kindle, if you're interested in picking up a book, let me know, you guys. We can talk about that. I have a wipe here. Well, it's not a wipe, but it's a cloth for my glasses, which is kind of counterproductive to have it loose in the bag because it's, you know, I'm using it to wipe my glasses and wipe dirt off, and I'm certain it's getting dirty in this bag. Also, I have some clean wipes here that I got from one of the local stores. When I happen to see it, like me and my mother, we happen to see them at the bottom of like a rack by the register, so we happen to pick them up. Here is a protein, well, it's not a protein bar. This is a Nature's Bakery brownie bar, so have that for a snack in case I got hungry. Also in here, hopefully y'all can see, I've just been kind of pulling stuff out. But this is a little snack too that I used to get from Publix. They don't have a Publix in Texas, you guys. They have like a Heb or HEB store, which I've been loving the HEB store. The HEB store has been coming clutch for my needs. So yeah, but they did sell this at Publix. They probably sell it at other stores, but it's just like essentially a chicken salad snack on the go. It's got crackers in here. It's got a little spoon, and you can open up the chicken salad and have that as like a little snack in the crunch. So that's what I really like about that. So I brought that with me. Oh, I have my new employee CD. They had to give us orientation on like a disc. I actually thought I left this at home, but now I know it was actually in my bag. So I have to watch that a little bit later. I also have water drops in here. I get these from the grocery store. I just started getting into water drops that essentially you put these in your water and they add like little flavor to them. Y'all, I just learned that I'm just not a person, for multiple reasons, that I drink, like I don't consume a whole lot of water. And it might be a bladder issue. I don't mean to get too in depth or anything, because like water just goes through me so quickly to where like I just don't like the feeling of having to urinate all the time. I'm gonna be honest about that. So and then I like flavored drinks, being dead honest. So this helps me to increase my water intake more than what it would actually be otherwise. Because like I said, I like flavored drinks. And when I drink flavored drinks, I don't drink a large amount because I don't like to drink a whole lot of, you know, anyway, unless I'm hot. I mean, if I'm working out or whatever, you know, plain water is, you know, all day, every day. But if I'm just day to day, I like flavored drinks. So water drops help me to increase my water intake. So I really have been liking those lately. I have a pick here for my hair in case I needed it, but I didn't. I have my Louis Vuitton round coin purse that does have some change in here. Not much, but some. You probably can't see that, but yeah, have to believe me. I have some going away cards in here that some of my friends from church gave me. I don't know, I'm a sentimental person, so I just carry those with me. I also have, I'm sorry, y'all can't really see. I also have like a mini umbrella in here, like on my way into like, it's quite a distance as far as walking into work. It did like kind of sprinkle a little bit, but thank God it was not like a torrential downpour or anything. So, but I just remembered my umbrella was in the car, but I remembered to go ahead and put it in my bag just in case. Also in here, I have a Rihanna from like a Fenty Beauty liquid lipstick. This is her lip, what's it called? Her Stunna lip paint, and this is in her original color, the uncensored. Really beautiful bright red, so I really like that one. Have that in there. I just have like a pair of tweezers from Revlon that's kind of down in there. I have this is my iPod Touch, my Apple iPod Touch in a case here. Have that. Also in here, I have like 2 packs of tissues. It's allergy season. I really hate to be out and about during allergy season, and given the climate of everything, you guys, just because you sneeze, you cough, people thinking like, man, she got it, you know. I'm like, oh Lord Jesus, like please. I have some Shiseido, was this sunscreen? Yeah, sunscreen. So I have been wearing this when I do go out for walks, or you know, I did go out for a run like some days ago, so I do wear that. I try to make it a point of doing that. I also have in here my Chanel Ootd coin purse, or Ootd round coin purse. I don't know the names of all these things. In here I have some Aleve. I also have some wired earbuds. These are like some wired Apple ones. I think they came with my iPod Touch. Also, I have a perfume in here. It's the Attrape Reeves sample perfume from Louis Vuitton. I have that in here. This is like my favorite perfume. So I have that one kind of stuffed in there as well in case I need a perfume or I forget to put on perfume for the day. So that's what's in here. I can do a wear and tear of this and my toiletry 15 if you guys want. As you know, I did purchase these in September from Italy. So yeah, and this one is like a special edition. It was from the Egyptian collection. It's got the antique gold hardware. Hopefully y'all can see it. And even if you have this piece and you want like ideas of things to put in here, I can do a video on that. I love like little small leather goods, but of course they have to have purpose. If not, I can't have them. So, and then in here, my two last items. I don't know which one I want to do first. I'll do this one first on the side here. These are my new Jabra Elite Active 75T wireless earbuds. I bought these last week. Yeah, I got these last week. Let me show them to you guys. I really like them. I've actually went running with these to kind of test them out last week. And essentially I bought these because I lost one of my 65T, my Jabra Elite 65T. As you may recall, if you've seen some of my other videos, I did a haul and I did have those. Essentially, my mother got them for me as a gift before I went to Italy. Like it was a part of an Amazon order that she gifted me. And when she came to visit me here, like I had the right one in my ear, and then that was giving me like navigational directions. And then when I picked her up, I took it out and I thought I dropped it in the console of the car. I have no idea what happened to it because I checked the car like literally every day she was here. She was here for like almost 7 days. I checked the car multiple times and I could not find it anywhere. So then I thought maybe I got it, it kicked out of the car. I didn't know what happened to it. So I went ahead and upgraded and bought the 75T anyway, even though I have like the AirPods Pro. And again, like I said, we'll talk about the reason why in another video when I do a comparison, like why I have multiple pairs. But I kind of look at it as having like multiple pairs of shoes or shirts or anything else. Like it's good to have another pair in case something happens, which something did happen. And then too, like you might use them for different uses. So like I will definitely use these for running, whereas these I feel like have really good call quality and they're really good overall with music, but I just don't trust running with these. And especially these actually cost more than the Jabra Elite 75T. However, I actually didn't pay as much for these. And again, I'll talk about that in another video. So I actually paid less for these than I did for these. But nonetheless, I have that is the one pair, the Jabra Elite Active 75T. Last thing in my bag, which we're going to talk about, are what I just mentioned, my Jabra Elite 65T. Which again was gifted to me from my mother. There's just a case over this one, just as there's a case over the 75T. So this is the 75, this is the 65. Y'all, let me give y'all the testimony from yesterday and we're gonna wrap up this video. So y'all, again, like I mentioned before, like I have, the right left Jabra Elite 65Ts. I had the right one in my ear. Essentially what happened was, again, picked my mother up from the airport, took it out. Could not find it anywhere. Searched the car like multiple times, like 3-4 times a day. I asked my mother to search her bag. I searched through all of my stuff. I went back to like all the places I went to that day, looked for it in the parking garage of my apartment complex. Could not find it anywhere, you guys. So after like looking for about a week, I just went ahead and decided, well, I wanted to upgrade to the 75T anyway. So I went ahead and purchased them. Y'all, yesterday, let me tell y'all something. Yesterday, I went, went to the car, went to, go to work, my first day of work, like I mentioned before. And right before I get into the car, I see on the ground my right earbud that I have been missing for almost 2 weeks, you guys. And it was preserved and intact. I can't even express to you how much, like, to me, this was like a sign from God that, like, he was with me. Like, because y'all, like, if you've ever, like, I know everybody has been through this where you've lost something, but when you lose something, and the Bible even talks about this, when, you know, you find that thing that you're looking for, like, man, it is like a time to rejoice. So I'm sharing the testimony with y'all because y'all, like, it is Houston. The weather is temperamental here. It has rained, especially while my mother was here. It had like a torrential downpour for a few days. I had looked all over the parking garage. And at that point, I'm like, well, as bad as it rained, even though it's covered, there's a portion that's uncovered so rain can get in. I was like, well, maybe it went down the drain, or, you know, at this point with the rain the way it was, like, it probably got really messed up. Let me show y'all. So again, this is exactly how it was. Like, this is the right one that I was missing. So hopefully it doesn't activate the Bluetooth on the phone. Y'all, it is completely intact. I found it on the ground, I sanitized it, and I put it right back in here. And y'all, I'm pretty certain it works. I haven't tried it out yet, but it like lit up when I put it back in. Y'all, I just felt like, listen, I could preach a whole sermon on that, y'all, because like, you be looking for something in different seasons of life. Like, this is what the Lord ministered to me about this lost earbud. You be looking for stuff during certain seasons of life. You be looking high, you be looking low. Like, let me check again. You be double checking for stuff. But, you know, sometimes it's just like God be trying to show you something by you not finding something in a particular season that you're looking for it in. But when you find it, like, even the way and the, like, the manner in which I found it, like, I wasn't even looking for it anymore. Like, and it was right there, clearly visible on the ground, right by my car, preserved and untouched, like not damaged at all. Like, looks like it just came out of the case. Y'all, God is good. God is real. God is good. And he is speaking in this season. I'm trying to absorb and listen to every single thing he is speaking. So y'all, that might not say nothing to y'all, but yeah. So now I have a 65, I've got a 75, and I've got AirPods Pro. I'm not returning the 75 because I really like these for running. I'm not returning my AirPods Pro. They're monogrammed. Again, we're going to talk about that later. So I got the monogrammed special. So yeah, now I have 3 pairs of pods. So again, we'll talk about that more in another video as far as a comparison, because I was wanting to compare these two anyway, but now we've got 3 to compare as far as how I like them and how I use them. So be on the lookout for that. So anyway, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this What's in My Bag video and that short testimony and story about my lost 65T pod that I found on my first day of work after it was missing for almost 2 weeks. That never, ever, ever happens to me, like, ever. And if for it to be on the ground, like, I can understand if I found it like in my bag or something like that. But to be on the ground in front of my car, preserved, like, that is crazy to me. After almost 2 weeks, like, and I had been looking all over the parking garage for it, you guys. You may not believe me, but I'm telling you 100% the truth. So anyway, guys, yeah, that just, whew, my God. Anyway, we will talk to you. I will talk to you in another video and we'll get more into that. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Also make sure you, you know, share it with anyone else who might like these type of videos, or who's in the house and they bored. You know, it's not gonna hurt you to watch this video, this What's in My Bag Work Edition. So again, whenever I'm able to get out, whenever the mall's open back up. Oh, I got something else in here. Another ink pen. Nothing special again. Always keep 2 though, because you know one might fail on you, so you know, keep a backup. But yeah, that's it. So anyway, guys, make sure you do subscribe. It's free of charge. It just really helps out my channel, especially you guys. I am putting out more videos, so be on the lookout for an apartment tour. When things open up and get back up again, like an unboxing of certain things, maybe, possibly. And just like, again, was gonna do a moving video, a proper moving video, and a proper house selling video, like that whole process. So be on the lookout for those. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys had a wonderful day. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.